Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Anderson is out there with Jordan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for the Nets, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Schroeder against Anderson. Back to KD. Puts up a deep 3. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Second chance shot. That shot missing. Great D that time from Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. Got that one up quick.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Schroeder outside Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anderson dishes to KD. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Pass to Claxton. Bogdanovich wide open. Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Anderson. And here is Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
KD's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. To the paint, here's Bogdanovich. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Durant for 3. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mitchell's checked in. And the Nets with possession. 7-point differential. Schroeder outside. Over Mitchell. And it's Schroeder missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Aldridge. Now Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
So it's Brooklyn now. Schroeder looking over the floor. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Back to Mitchell. Jordan with a screen on Schroeder. Durant just inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 13 points for KD.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Jordan outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Timeout.
Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And Thomas subbed in for Shake Milton. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Los Angeles. Beal comes in for Jordan. Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. And again, it's the Nets missing. Floats it up for Giannis. Close the alley-oop. Brooklyn trails by 14. Outside Williams, pass to Johnson. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets.
Number 20, Aaron Sharp.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-5 run here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For the screen on Johnson. Giannis passes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Durant's got 15 points.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Williams can't get it to go. It's Beal on the wing. Over Thomas. Again, Los Angeles.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Johnson is out there with Williams, and it's Sharp in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham.
G.G. Jackson.
Brooklyn trails by 18. Schroeder outside. Off target with his 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Antetokounmpo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Puts one up from 19. Again, Los Angeles.
This is what makes Mitchell such a tough cover, skilled at sticking it right off the dribble.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. Cunningham, he's checked in for G.G. Jackson. And it's Anderson in for Beal. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Pass to Thomas.
Hey, yo, right here.
That one good for 2.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Antetokounmpo passes to Cunningham. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here is Gafford. Defended by Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham for 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, And Simmons, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Bogdanovich comes in for Williams. And it's Whitehead in for Thomas. Brooklyn trails by 20. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Anderson finds Giannis. Cunningham against Sharp. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
The Nets on offense. Pass to Whitehead. The Nets working the ball around now. It's good. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, man. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Shake Milton in for Whitehead. And then for Los Angeles, Achua, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Jordan subbed in for Mitchell. Jordan on the wing. Inside, here's KD. And KD throws it down.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
1:49 left in the second quarter. Schroeder with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Milton. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Achua.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
The drive by KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Now Schroeder. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. And here is Gafford. Out to the wing. Down low. Here's KD. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. KD's got 21 in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Milton kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Simmons. Back to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Bogdanovich has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Jordan finds Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant. Now with the chance to add one more.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Here's Thomas. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. Give it up for our contestant.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Anderson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter. Bogdanovich against Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Simmons. Still scoreless. Thomas. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And Giannis gets it to go.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, for your dance team, give it up.
Los Angeles on D. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons finds Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Fade away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Simmons passes to Claxton. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Claxton. Bogdanovich has got 17. And here's Los Angeles. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And here's KD for 3. Good on the triple. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
A 3 from Bogdanovich makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so Giannis will bring it up for L.A.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Schroeder against Anderson. Claxton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, KD. Right side, Aldridge. A minute 42 left here in the 3rd quarter. Good defense by Claxton. Schroeder outside. Outside, Simmons. Back to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot by KD. No good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Here's KD. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Back to KD. From 20 feet out. That one drops for him. KD's got 35.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Outside Thomas. Over Jordan. Thomas, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Giannis. Here's KD. That one misses. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Cameron Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Sharp, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Jackson misses. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Jackson against Sharp. Outside Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Rebounded by Gafford. Schroeder against Mitchell. Here's Jackson. Pass to Achua. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Mitchell kicks to Jackson. Misses the 3. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 4 this quarter. Jackson's gone 2 of 4 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Schroeder. Nobody near Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Los Angeles now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Mitchell looking it over. From the arc, sinks the triple.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Mitchell. It's Beal on the wing. High post, Jackson. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Whitehead after the basket by Los Angeles. The shot by Williams, no good.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
Jackson passes to Mitchell. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Beal. He gets that one.
Powering through contact. Beal with the strong finish.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Williams with the jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Mitchell against Schroeder. There's Jackson with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And the Nets with possession here. Schroeder passes to Whitehead. Off target from three-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. It's Jackson with the drive. Good on the shot.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Schroeder. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run here. The drive by Mitchell. And the basket is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Schroeder outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient